I think the things that we did on season one, nobody has ever done on Indian reality TV ever. The team have planned for season two. It has to be bigger, it has to be better, it has to be wilder. It does get difficult, but I don't think any man has ever faced this luxury with what I faced. That they had, I had 12 women listening to me.
Okay.
Right? No, you have to know your shit to be on a reality show. You have to be very well aware of the fact that things can go down, things can like change from here, and it's just how you use it.
This is Nawaz Kochra joining you on screen, and I am in conversation with the host of reality Ranis of the Jungle season 2. The second time around. You, how excited firstly are you? And secondly, after the first season, what was it like coming back this time?
Oh, it was great. Season one was fantastic. Season one, I think the things that we did on season one, nobody has ever done on Indian reality TV ever. So I was just curious to know that what does the team have planned for season two? It has to be bigger, it has to be better, it has to be wilder. And I'm very glad that this time I could be part of the creative side too. I
Okay.
had gone and met everybody in the office a couple of times, spoke to them as to how to make it more difficult and how to make it more challenging for the contestants. So I was very happy that people loved season one. They accepted me as a host for such a big show, and very happy to come back as season two. And can't wait for people to watch it.
But like you mentioned, this season is wild.
Yeah.
We see it from the trailer also. But being around 12 girls who are fighting also at points, does that also get sometimes, it gets difficult to control the situation?
It does get difficult, but I don't think any man has ever faced this luxury with what I faced. That I had 12 women listening to me.
Okay.
Right? That's a luxury that I faced. I loved every bit of it. There were fights because when you're on a reality show, people do have emotions that are very heightened,
Right.
and to handle it was difficult. But I could also relate to why they are being like this or why they are feeling a certain emotion because I've been in their shoes before.
Absolutely. And Varun, if I'm not wrong, you started your journey with roadies in 2015.
Yes.
So it's 10 years for you in this
Yes.
industry.
Yes.
In these 10 years, what is that one lesson that, you've learned and it's really helped you come so far?
I think the most important lesson I've learned is I'm going to quote Rajat Bedi from Bads of Bollywood.
Okay.
That हारने में और हार मानने में बहुत फर्क है. So just keep going. The idea is to just keep going. There will be lows, there will be high. And in the last 10 years, I'll not say it's been a great journey. I've seen like roller coaster rides every now and then. But I think the idea is to keep working on yourself, keep like doing what you love, and eventually everything will fall into place.
But then what's your mantra of dealing with highs and lows?
Every time I get good news, I'm like, great, great, make the most of it. Don't take it for granted, be grateful for it. And lows, I know that eventually will pass. So
Right.
also take lows gratefully. Lows are the time where you get to work on yourself so that the next time you're on screen, you show everybody a different side of you.
Absolutely. And this entire concept of reality show stars has come about in the last few years.
Yeah.
How do you firstly look at, this entire tag of being a reality show star? And secondly, what is the baggage it comes with?
I think a lot of people have made a living out of being reality show stars,
Absolutely.
India and like America or like the UK. And I mean, it's easy content to binge. It's very fun content to watch. Everybody watches it. Like
Absolutely.
everybody
True.
loves reality shows. And I think there's a certain stereotype that people play around with. But you do have to you have to know your shit to be on a reality show. You have to be very well aware of the fact that things can go down, things can like change from here, and it's just how you use a platform like this.
Also, a few weeks back, I was talking to somebody who also comes from this space, and that person told me that what happens is that reality shows today are more viable commercially also as compared to the typical traditional content that is being made on TV, because the commitment is smaller and it's more feasible for anybody to do. What is your take on it?
I think it's definitely a shorter commitment again, but it's also what you want to do in life. Like some people are very good at reality shows, like they're very very good, Like for me, if I can give an example for myself, I'm not a great reality TV show contestant. I'm
Hmm.
like I'm okay with everything.
Right.
My emotions are very like subtle in terms of I've seen too much in life where a small thing like this will matter to me. But there are people who know how to make the most of the platform, where they know that they have 30 days to establish themselves so that they can eventually get work from this outside in whatever capacity.
Hmm.
So the people who know that formula are great at reality shows. And then there are people like me who just don't know how to be on reality shows. They eventually figure out what, like, for me, it was fear factor where I realized that this is not my cup of tea. And then I dedicated myself to acting from there onwards. But people who are on reality shows are doing great for themselves. They made a living out of themselves.
Absolutely.
They're actually like even internationally bigger stars than Hollywood actors. So people who know how to use the platform, it's great for them.
Absolutely. Like I have literally seen people from reality shows actually buy a house for themselves in Mumbai.
Yeah,
So that's how great this platform is, but it also comes with
yeah. It
a
comes with
certain
baggage.
baggage.
100%.
And sometimes managing that baggage also gets, there is scrutiny also with it.
100%.
How do you look at that?
Uh, well, I feel the reality TV audience is so large, and when you expose yourself to that big of an audience, some people will like you, some people will not like you, and you have to be okay with the fact. And that's how like even films work, right? And I can pretty much say this with confidence that the audience of a reality show TV, a reality show, is way larger than people consuming fiction content
Very true.
nowadays.
That's true.
Like you will have probably, if I have to like put it in numbers, probably 100 people watching a reality show on TV in the house and 10 people going to the theater.
Right.
So when you're exposing yourself to that big of an audience, then there will be people who will not agree with your opinion on that show, which is completely fine. You have to just know why you're on the show, what will you make of the platform that you've gotten off the show, and then be okay with it. I think you have to have that thick skin that, theek hai, some people will hate me, some people will like me.
Is it harder to make your mark on reality in the reality space as compared to the fictional space so much?
Or fiction is difficult. To make your
Okay.
mark in fiction is very, very difficult. I think when you are portraying a character that somebody else has written, you have to be in tune with the writer, the director, the DOPs, the other actors, right? It's more of a collaborative effort.
Right.
So when you're collaborating, one goof up can mess up the entire show or a film. I feel reality, you are responsible for yourself. So you have to be prepared. And the people who can't capitalize on it are not prepared to be on a reality show. Maybe they are in the next one that they do, but you just have to be smart enough because it's on you. Everything is on you.
Absolutely. And you also explored the web space. There was Karma Calling. Then there
Yeah.
was Call Me Bae that happened. What's happening on the web space now? Are we also going to see you soon with something?
Very, very soon. There are two things that are going to come. Uh, People already know about season 2 of Call Me Bae.
Yeah.
We're going on flow very, very soon. Very excited about that. Very excited to meet the cast again because everybody like in a year have done different things to catch up and to discuss all the stories and to like read the script and like make it our own again. Very excited for that.
But you all were in touch or no?
No, yeah, we were in touch throughout.
Okay.
Throughout, like we had a group chat called Bewakoof Cast. Yeah.
Okay.
And like stupid memes here and there, stupid stickers here and there. So I'm just excited to be on set with everybody, physically meeting them.
Absolutely. And coming to this show, Raki Sawant is one, celebrated name when it comes to the reality space. How was it like having her and what does she bring to the show?
Oh, I'm a fan. Ever since I was a child, I've seen Raki Sawant in multiple different reality shows. And I think she's an entertainer. What she has made of her life by being on reality shows, it's not easy to put yourself out there uh, in that state, vulnerable state. It's not easy. Like people uh, might not like it, but I think she's made a fantastic living out of it. I
Very
respect her
true.
for doing what she does.
And that too, she did it at a time when reality space was probably not that big also.
Exactly my point. And still now relevant after those many years. Still relevant. To be relevant for so many years, hats off to her.
Also, if you have to tell me one of the most challenging aspects that came with reality, Ranis, what was that for, not just for you but for the entire team?
I think the weather did take a toll on all of us. We
Okay.
were shooting in 50 degrees. It was the
And
sand
in
was
Goa.
burning. Sand was burning. It was like burning from top. And of course, like it was difficult for the contestants, but even to just stand over there, with like the camera, the light, the PCR room, everything was burning hot. So I think the weather did take a toll on all of us.
Well, I'm sure there is going to be a season 3 also, and there is so much more that Varun has to offer us. But lastly, before I let you go, you have to tell me that the Varun who's sitting here right now, if he met the Varun from 10 years back, what would you tell that Varun today?
I would genuinely tell him to, uh, I would tell him that everything will be figured out. You are freaking out for no reason. Enjoy this time that you have. Enjoy the time where there are no responsibilities on you. Because I started off when I was 19 years old, 19, 20 years
Yeah.
old. So I often, like back in the day, looking at everybody who were older than me, making it, I was like, what will I do? And then I didn't realize at that time that my childhood is so important. Like these years won't come back. I need to take it easy, and everything will be figured out. And everything was figured out. So I would tell him to that everything will be figured out and everything will be okay. So chill out, don't worry.
But navigating your way at 20, making the choices you
Yeah.
did, was that difficult?
Yes, but also I got the help from the best people in the industry. I had a
True.
Neha Dhopia with me. I had a Ranvijay Singha with me, who kept guiding me through everything. I had the access to go to them, ask them questions, ask my doubts to them, and I was just lucky enough to be surrounded by great people.
Amazing. Wish you all the very best.